Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Beelan, and I'm coming to you with another review of Tyler Perry's Sistas Season 6, Episode 10, The Aftermath. Yeah, my birthday was, well, this is like 4 o'clock in the morning, so technically it was like yesterday, but it's still, it's still, anyway, my birthday, y'all. And I want to thank everybody that wished me a happy birthday. I really had a good time. At first, when I woke up, I was kind of, I don't know, my energy was really low. But then when I got up and put some clothes on and got out, I started feeling better. So, yeah, I'm 41, yeah. Yeah. You get older, don't you? But it's a blessing. It's a blessing because I want to see my kids, get up and get married and have babies and grandkids. So, hey, yeah, that's what life is about, the whole circle. But anyway, enough about me. More about this Tyler Perry Sistas, y'all. What y'all thought about this episode? It looked like it was kind of a filler. For me, that's what it felt like. Okay, well, it picks up where it left off, where Maurice went into the DA's office. Was it the DA's? Well, he went into the detective's office, and he said he wanted to turn himself in, and he was just like, what? He was like, yeah, I want to turn myself in. It was him and Q, and Sabrina had nothing to do with it. And so I guess he felt like if he just said that, then he was just going to automatically go to jail. Okay, well, take me to jail. He was like, nah, you just can't go like that. We got to ask you some questions, and then come back in the morning and we'll talk about it more or whatever, because he looks like Detective Logan was looking at him like, I know he covering up for Sabrina or whatever, but he is really trying to get Sabrina and Maurice, and not Maurice and Q. So it's kind of throwing a monkey wrench in his plan. And Maurice is doing what he knows, the only thing he knows to do to get Sabrina out of it, because he, like he said last episode, Sabrina didn't deserve this. So yeah, but okay, that's pretty much that. All right, so now you have Danny and Preston. They are in the bed. They just finished having like a little makeout session or whatever. But Danny was saying something like Preston really wasn't keeping up with her. And Preston said, well, I just want to make sure that you're satisfied. That's all the gratification he needs. That is what makes him happy, seeing her satisfied. Okay, so then she pulls out, the pen, weed pen, whatever, and wants him to puff pass or whatever. But he says he's never done that before, and he doesn't know if he should do it. And she was just like, no, I'll just do it. It's cool or whatever. It's just, marijuana. It ain't whatever all the other stuff is. And she was like, it's not the gateway drug. And I was like, Preston, how old are we being peer pressured? But you know what? It is what it is. So Preston over there looking like, I don't think I should do this, and you better be glad I love you. See, that's what happens. That's what happened when women begin with men that smoke crack. And then they be talking about smoke the crack, smoke the crack. And the woman be like, I ain't smoking the crack, smoke the crack, smoke the crack. And then the woman be like, well, you better be glad I love you, I love you. So they end up smoking crack, and then you got two crackheads. Now, I don't went too far, but I'm just saying that's how stuff happen. Peer pressure. Y'all too old for the peers and the pressure. But anyway, so she telling him, just a little puff. It ain't gonna, hurt nothing. So he do puff, but he try to hold it, but he cough or whatever. She said, don't be, just coughing out. Just let it happen. Let it ride. And he don't know what to do. So I don't know if he feeling it, if he ain't feeling it, but I know he finna start feeling back on Danny. So that pretty much happens right there. All right, so Sabrina at home on her couch. She feeling lonely. She gets a phone call. It's Calvin. Calvin is like, do you need some company? She says, yes. Come to the door. He said, well, at least I called, but baby, you called at the door. You didn't call from your house. You called at the door. Anyway, so he come in. They sit down or whatever, and she's just really sad about everything that's going on, and she really doesn't know what to do. And he says, well, we can just sit up and talk, even though you don't want to watch cable TV or whatever, we can just sit up and talk until the sun comes up. And she started to talk about when she went to the Bahamas and a pig bit her, child. Now I'm about to get ready to go to the Bahamas in March. Now I hope ain't no pigs in the ocean about to bite me. Now come on, I'm not getting in no ocean with no pigs that bite. Pigs, period. Anyway, so she's talking and he kisses her and it calms her down, and he was just like, it's gonna be okay or whatever. So I thought that was a very sweet moment. So they hug each other, and then he just said, okay, continue to tell me about the pigs. So that's pretty much what that was. Preston high, period. That one puff, and it wasn't even a full puff, it was like I don't know what the weed man gives Danny, but whatever it is, that stuff is very potent for you to be that high off of but you know what? Everybody's biological makeup. Some people can take a lot of weed and some people can take a little bit. Just like some people can take a lot of alcohol and some people can take a little bit. So I guess in this instance, Preston can only take a little bit, because Preston said his heartbeat was beating too fast and his tongue was swelling up and he had blood coming out his chest, and then the blood turned into milk, and then he wanted Danny to taste the milk, and she said it's sweat, and he over there trying to figure out his life because he don't know whether he coming or going. He don't know if he high or low. He said the bed low, the bed is low. She said no, the bed is sitting on rails, but Preston is a big dude, so he probably finally realized that the bed ain't big enough for the both of y'all people sitting in that little bitty bed. Anyway, so he just really trying to figure out what is going on with him. And then if rubbing his chest, telling him to calm down and relax, and don't let the weed take you, you take the weed. And it's just this big, it's a lot going on with Preston. He looking over at Danny and he looking at himself, and yeah. So I'm like, don't do that no more, Preston. Preston, don't do that no more. So she turns on the country music, try to calm him down, and he said, okay, the country music is sad and it calms him down. And she was saying, let me turn up a little bit louder, and she turned up a little bit louder. So note to Danny in regards to y'all's relationship, no more weed, period. Because if he gonna act like this, please, no. All right, so back over here, over at the down at the precinct. Is that what they call it, a precinct? So back over there, Detective Logan is telling Maurice to give him names. Who was with you? Who were the co-conspirators? And Maurice says he is the one that came up with the plan, and he don't know the people that Q talked to. He just know that he told Q what to do, and Q went and told his friends. And so Detective Logan was like, so you don't know nobody? He was like, nah, I just know that Sabrina wasn't in it. It wasn't Sabrina. It was me telling Q. He said the chain of command. He the head person, and then you got Q. And so Logan said, okay, well, he pulls out some pictures and was like, okay, well, tell me who these people is. He said, I don't know them. I don't know them people. Only one I know is Q. I don't know Q friends. I just know him, and this is what happened. And so Logan is just like, okay, so you want to get 15 years. He said, well, if that's what it takes. And so Logan said, well, you can cut a deal. He said, a deal? What you mean? He said, well, if you give up Sabrina, then you can get a deal, plea deal. Maurice said, I'm not doing that. So you willing to take 15 years if that's what it takes? And he was just like, okay, well, just come back tomorrow. He was like, okay, well, it is what it is. So Maurice, he gets up and leave, and Logan get mad and throw down his pen because, yeah, your case is wrong. You might as well just throw this whole case out. Because my thing is this. You sitting over here being adamant. Well, what you did, you jumped the gun, because he even said to Q that he got this whole promotion off of this whole bank robbery thing. And so by Maurice coming over there, saying that he did something that he didn't do, which is obviously a lie. And then on that videotape, it sounds like some fluff. So it should, come on, just throw the whole case away. Honestly, I'm really kind of over this because, Tyler Perry, he do draw stuff out for a long, long time. But anyway. So Karen over there back at the house, right? So, yeah, Karen, I think she was calling her doctor to get the papers because she said she don't think she got the papers. So she gonna go pick up the papers from her doctor's office. I guess that's the paper about the paternity, whatever. So she gets out the phone, then she end up talking to Pam, and then Pam telling her that they down there with her clients helping her clean up. Mind you, Aaron did call Pam to get all of Karen's clients' list to go and help clean up at the salon. So that's why they are there. And yeah, that's pretty much what that is. And Karen said she about to go down there because she really cannot believe that her clients actually went down there to help her. I don't see why not. Shoot, you doing that hair. And if you a good person, and people will, reciprocate that. So I think you're a good person, Karen, other when it comes to being crazy about Zach. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. All right, so now Fatima is on her way to work, and Zach tries to stop her and was like, you was wrong for going over there to Karen's house. Fatima don't want to admit it, but eventually she does admit it. And I know y'all was in them comments talking about, no, she wasn't wrong. Yes, the girl was wrong. I mean, I understand she felt how she felt because that's her man, her man, her man. But you just don't go over nobody's house because that, like, everybody got hitters. You know what I'm saying? So what if Fatima would have came over there and Karen would have pulled her hitter, and that's when keeping it real goes wrong. I mean, come on, you just can't go over nobody's house and expect to be bossing up in somebody's house. Now, like I said, they can go meet out in the parking lot all they want, and they can bust a move, but don't come over nobody's house. That's crazy. I remember the fact. Okay, I'm a little bit about me. Since the Lord has changed me, I used to be one of them girls that just pull up at your. Now that I've been changed, I don't do that no more. Because now I think about it, I be like, these people could have, you know what I'm saying? They could have really hurt me. But I'm going over there thinking I'm Billy B, like all the air in my chest. And it ain't worth it because these people are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I was covered. But yeah, you just don't run over nobody's house. Thank God didn't nobody do nothing to me. Because I just felt like I had that much air in my chest. But yeah, child, I was one of them girls. Where you at? Where you at? All right, I'll be there. Knock, 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 knock. Don't stop knocking at my door. Anyway, that's enough about me. So, Fatima says, yes, she was wrong. And Zach told her, everything good. I didn't sleep with the girl. She said, I know. He said, what you mean? She was like, I know. Anyway, so that was established. And then he tells her too, I'm still going to help Karen with her salon. I'm going to call Pam, get Pam to check. I'm not going to even talk to Karen. She said, oh, okay. So you still doing it? Oh, okay, whatever. Do whatever you're going to do. And then he brings up the thing about, he said, I'm not going to talk to her. And then Fatima was like, so you're not, well, unless his baby is mine. And then we'll have to figure it out from there. Okay. And then they bring up the thing about his son, Michael. And he got to go meet the people at 9 o'clock in the morning to figure out what's going on with his son, Michael. Yeah, that part. And I think that's pretty much it with this. And Fatima going with him. So Hayden, he wakes up in the morning and Tamara isn't there. Yeah, there was a stranger in his house, and it's Tamara, but he misses that stranger, so he wants to go find the stranger, Tamara, that was in his house. But Gary comes over. Apparently, they were supposed to be going on a run that morning, because I was like, why they both got on blue little track suits? Oh, because they finna go running. But Gary is just like, okay, so Tamara ain't here, what? Let's go. You don't even know the girl. Let's go. And, they always had them back and forth. So it's like, but, I like her. I didn't want her to leave. But it's better that she left now than you really getting your feelings caught up and then she leaves. And so Hayden is like, you're projecting. And he was like, I mean, okay, well, let's just go to her house. Hayden don't even know where she lives. So you don't know where this girl lives. Well, at least I know where mine live. Of course, Kira, you know where Annie lives because you bought her the house. But even besides that, he knew where she lived before he bought her house. So anyway, but they still want to go on the run. No, Gary still wants to go on the run. Hayden say he don't want to go on the run, but they eventually end up going on the run. All right. So now back over here at the office. Apparently Fatima got there early. Andy goes up to her office, in my office now. I said green suit. Really? So now you finna be, come on, you ain't got none of that. You can't control nothing. This was out of office hours. Just like Andy said, because Fatima was like, oh, so you gonna fire me? No, she can't fire you because that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on in the office. So they have the whole thing, you know you're wrong, whatever. I know Karen mad. But I mean, at the same time, Karen, you can't be talking about you finna be sleeping with her man and you think that this girl gonna be happy. Granted, she should have not came to your house, but that's still her man. I mean, yeah, you can be mad at that, but Fatima does have the right to be upset because of the fact that you know, making moves on her man. But Zach was giving her mixed feelings. I do want to put that in there because Zach was giving Karen mixed feelings. Perception is different for everybody. I have to say that. Perception is key. Yes. You may think the sky is blue. You may think that it's teal blue. You may think that it's teal green. Perception is different for everybody. All right. So they get all off into that. And then they start talking about Gary or whatever. And then Karen, Andy is on a dating site. She says it's for the exclusive people. You on an exclusive dating site, child? And then when Fatima look at the pictures, she know dang near everybody on the website. And then apparently her and her cousin was talking to the same dude. So it ain't that exclusive. So come to find out that, like Gary and Hayden was saying, and also Fatima and Andy is saying, the old clients that be coming in there, they be bitter and they be miserable and they be talking about how men ain't no good and all this stuff. So apparently this is going through Andy's mind. So that's giving her the feeling that the way she's feeling about Gary, which I don't know why it took an old lady to make you feel the way that make Gary make you feel, because Gary been making you feel some type of way before that old lady. I don't even want to say old lady. The older lady came into your life. Okay? Yes. So anyway, but apparently they trying to make it seem like everything that's going on with the clients making the younger ladies crazy, that it ain't no good men out there and all of that stuff. But anyway, child, it's some good men out there. There are some beautiful men that are out there that are willing to take care of women. I mean, a lot of times they find you or you may happen to find them. But y'all ladies, don't give up on men because there's some good men out there, child. It's a lot of them. You may have to go to another state or something to find one, but they out there. I mean, and there's some dogs out there too, but you know, you got to you got to separate the wheat from the tare. All right. But there's some good men out there. Anyway, so, yeah, that's pretty much all that. Oh, and Fatima says she ain't apologizing. Girl, ain't nobody told you to apologize. Just think before you do stuff. You be talking about you do all that processing. You be processing wrong or something. Anyway. So now you over here with Calvin and Sabrina. They fell asleep on the couch. Wake up. Calvin got to go to work because he sell real estate. So he got to go to the office. Sabrina want him to stay because Sabrina ain't got no job. But he said, I got to go. I said, okay, Calvin, go ahead and go because don't make yourself too available. Let her want you sometime instead of you want her. So she get up and he leave. And then she ends up calling Danny on the phone, right? So as she calling Danny on the phone, Danny just like, girl, okay, we're going to have to go over Karen's house. But they going to leave Andy at home because Karen ain't feeling Andy right now. So Danny said give her about 30 minutes. And then they get out the phone. And Danny said give her about 30 minutes. And then they get out the phone. And child, why Danny look up and Preston and got on all her clothes? I said, what the weed man done sold you? Cause this right here, why? I didn't even think it wasn't even no full inhale. Child, but you know what? Everybody bodies, child, when it comes to putting stuff inside of your body that ain't supposed to be there in the first place, I guess you gonna wake up looking like this. I think you need to leave that dope alone. Anyway, y'all, this Sheila Billy. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all have a great and beautiful day. And my year of 41 is going to be awesome, child. An awesome, beautiful year. Successful, more money, Jesus always, children blessed, husband blessed. It's just going to be many, many blessings for me and my family. I'm going to redo my house. What else I'm going to do? Yeah, because I really want to redo my kitchen. Yeah, I'm rambling now because now I'm speaking my life right now. But anyway, child, I guess that was a word because something failed. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye. And I know I probably forgot a lot. Try to be in my heart. Jesus loves you. Have a great day. Bye.